The first sight of blood falls is something that sears itself into your memory. A cascade of crimson liquid spilling from the icy cliffs of Antarctica, painting the endless white expanse with the most unnatural shade of red. At first glance, it appears as though the ice itself is bleeding, a grotesque wound in a world of frozen desolation. Scientists, explorers, and visitors alike describe the sight as horrifying yet mesmerizing, a shock that is both immediate and inescapable. The falls emerge from the tongue of Taylor Glacier, tumbling into Lake Bonny below, their source hidden in the depths of ice that has remained untouched for millions of years. This is not just a visual anomaly. It is a window into an ecosystem unlike any other, one that has survived in complete isolation for millennia. The blood-red color comes from iron-rich saltwater seeping through the glacier. When the iron is exposed to oxygen, it oxidizes, creating a vivid red hue, almost like liquid rust flowing over snow and ice. But the science, as fascinating as it is, cannot diminish the primal reaction this sight evokes. Against the backdrop of stark white ice, the red stream looks like a wound in the frozen continent, a river of lifeblood amidst an otherwise lifeless expanse. The surrounding ice walls are jagged, etched with deep fissures, hinting at the immense pressure trapped within the glacier over millions of years. Standing near blood falls, you can feel the cold biting through layers of clothing, and yet your attention is drawn, almost involuntarily, to the vivid red that defies every expectation of what ice should look like. Blood falls is more than a phenomenon of color. It is a frozen ecosystem sealed from the world for perhaps 1.5 million years. Scientists drilling into the glacier have discovered microbes living in the hypersaline, oxygen-free water, organisms that survive without sunlight or fresh air, feeding off the iron-rich water and chemicals locked in the ice. These microbes have evolved in total isolation, providing a glimpse into life in extreme environments and even suggesting possibilities for life on other planets. The falls, in this sense, are not only a stunning natural spectacle, but also a living laboratory, where survival thrives under the most hostile conditions imaginable. The visual contrast at blood falls is otherworldly. From above, the red stream cuts a ribbon of color through the pristine white ice, framed by deep blue crevasses and shadows that stretch across the glacier. As sunlight strikes the falls at certain angles, the water glows an almost molten crimson, making the ice appear to bleed even more vividly. Storms and blizzards can sweep through in minutes, changing the scene entirely. The red water can be partially hidden by snow, only to reemerge with shocking intensity as the wind shifts. Even photographers with state-of-the-art cameras struggle to fully capture the stark, surreal beauty of blood falls. But every attempt produces images that feel simultaneously beautiful and horrifying, alien yet intimately connected to the Earth itself. Yet despite its scientific explanation, blood falls carries an aura of mystery and danger. The ice is treacherous, the environment unforgiving, and the sense of isolation is profound. Few people set foot here, and those who do report a mix of awe, fear, and deep respect for the raw forces at play. The glacier itself is ancient, shifting slowly yet relentlessly, reminding all who approach that Antarctica is alive in ways most of the world can scarcely imagine. Blood Falls is a testament to nature's ability to surprise, terrify, and inspire. An alien spectacle in the planet's harshest environment, a visual metaphor for survival in extreme isolation, and a shock to anyone who has ever believed that ice is merely white and inert. As the icy winds whip across Taylor Glacier, Blood Falls reveals a spectacle both mesmerizing and profoundly unsettling. The red stream flows like a wound carved into the frozen continent, its vivid color intensified by the pale, blinding whites of the surrounding ice. Standing near the falls, you feel the sharp bite of the Antarctic air against your skin, yet your eyes remain fixed on the river of crimson that seems almost alive, pulsating against the frozen landscape. Every ripple in the water, every shift in light, creates the illusion that the glacier itself is bleeding, a living, breathing entity harboring secrets older than human civilization. Scientists have long been fascinated by this phenomenon, drilling deep into the ice to uncover the hidden ecosystem preserved for possibly 1.5 million years. Within the hypersaline, oxygen-deprived waters, microbes thrive, surviving entirely without sunlight, feeding on iron and other chemicals trapped for eons. This frozen river of life challenges our understanding of survival, showing that life can endure in the most extreme, isolated conditions imaginable. Yet, for those who approach the glacier in person, the experience is more visceral than scientific. The jagged ice cliffs surrounding Blood Falls create a natural amphitheater, amplifying the sounds of wind and the faint trickle of crimson water. Calcified ice formations along the edges shimmer in the sunlight, creating ghostly reflections that appear to move as you shift perspective. The contrast between life and death, movement and stillness, color and stark white, evokes a powerful emotional response. Visitors describe an almost spiritual sense of awe, mixed with fear, an acute awareness of the fragility of human life in the face of Earth's ancient and relentless forces. Each photograph, each video frame, captures only a fraction of the tension, drama, and alien beauty present at this remote location. Blood Falls is not just a visual marvel. It is a narrative of survival, isolation, and the raw power of nature. The glacier shifts imperceptibly, ice cracking and creaking under immense pressure, while the red stream continues its relentless descent. The microbial life within demonstrates adaptation beyond imagination, offering insights that may even inform the search for life on Mars or icy moons like Europa. Yet the danger is ever present. The ice is fragile, the terrain unpredictable, and exposure to extreme cold can be fatal. Few human eyes have witnessed Blood Falls up close, and fewer still have ventured to stand at its edge. Those who do speak of an overwhelming sense of insignificance, confronted with forces millions of years in the making, yet also a strange fascination that compels repeated observation. Photographers and filmmakers attempt to convey this eerie, otherworldly spectacle, yet no lens can fully capture the interplay of color, light, and scale. From a high vantage point, the Crimson River appears like a scar on the frozen continent, cutting through crevasses and ridges that seem sculpted by some unseen hand. As clouds drift across the sky, shadows fall across the ice, intermittently obscuring and revealing the blood-red water, heightening the sense of suspense and drama. Storms can sweep in without warning, transforming the scene into a chaotic dance of wind, snow, and rushing water, only to retreat and leave the falls gleaming in cold sunlight once more. It is a place where unpredictability reigns, and human attempts to control or interpret it seem almost laughably insignificant. And here lies the fascination for all who encounter it. Blood Falls challenges perception, evokes terror, and ignites curiosity in equal measure. Its blood-red stream is a symbol of survival against extreme odds, a frozen laboratory of life in isolation, and a reminder that some of the planet's most extraordinary phenomena exist far beyond human reach. Every visitor, every scientist, every camera that attempts to capture its essence is drawn into a narrative of awe, fear, and relentless wonder. It is a spectacle of nature that is at once beautiful, horrifying, and impossible to ignore. If Blood Falls left you stunned and curious, make sure to subscribe for more journeys into Earth's most extreme and mysterious locations. Like this video if you were shocked by its alien beauty, and leave a comment. Would you dare to witness this frozen river of blood in person? Hit the notification bell so you never miss our next exploration of the world's most forbidden and astonishing places.